it's Dolly Girly and welcome to another video. As you can see, I straightened my hair and put on an orange lip because we're going to be reviewing from Rainbow High Series 5, Michelle St. Charles. So like I said in my previous video where I reviewed Priscilla Perez, I like to wait to get my dolls on sale, so that's why I'm just now getting her. I know that she is not a new doll, but I have her now and I want to get her out and take a closer look at her with you guys. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so this is what Michelle looks like in her box. It's a pretty simple box design for Series 5, and then all of her accessories displayed on the front because for Series 5 they stopped including a second outfit in favor of these accessories. So you can see those clearly on the front, and then her box art design, as well as her name up here and the Rainbow High slogan, "Let your true colors shine." So that's really all for the front of the box, and then on the side it says her name, Michelle, and her focus, which is fashion design focus. The other side of the box is just a plain pink, and the top is clear so you can see her through the top, and it has a handle for when you're carrying her around in the store. And then the bottom of the box is this really pretty holographic rainbow, and here is her barcode in case you are interested in that. And here is the back of the box. It has her and Priscilla Perez from my previous video on the back. Here is a closer look of what Michelle looks like in her box. And it measures the same as any other Rainbow High Series 5 box, where it is 3 inches deep, 10 inches wide, and 12 inches tall. If you're an inbox collector and you like to keep her in the box, those are the measurements. Okay, so that's enough of Michelle in her box. So now let's cut her and cut out all these little pieces that I like to keep out. And I didn't mention in my Priscilla video why I like to keep them, but I like to keep them for like scrapbooking reasons and little things like that. So yeah, enough about her in the box. Let's get her out and take a closer look at her. Okay, so I finished cutting out everything that I like to keep from the Rainbow High Girls' boxes. I like to keep where it says their name and where it has their focus. And I also like to keep the artwork, and it's the same as Priscilla's. It says, "Rainbow High doesn't follow trends, we make them. Watch out, Shadow High. In the world of fashion, we always make the cut." And so that's gorgeous. And then I also like to keep this part for the Rainbow High Series 5 girls where it has the line artwork, and I'm gonna cut it out better later. And then here's what the inside display looks like for Michelle. It has 3 different artworks of her, which is super beautiful. And now here's what we've been waiting for. This is what Michelle looks like fresh out of the box with all of her plastic. And she has her stand pieces on the back of her in this little plastic bag. And she comes with this other stand piece, her comb, and then here is what her accessories look like. They're held together in place with this plastic on this piece of cardboard. So yeah, that's everything out of the box. So yeah, all that's left to do now is to cut the plastic, so let's go ahead and do that so we can take a closer look at her. Okay, so here's Michelle St. Charles fresh out of the box, and first impressions, she is absolutely gorgeous. To me, she's giving like Fifth Element Lilu vibes, which I love. I'm obsessed with the Fifth Element. She's like very like futuristic, cyberpunk, cyber like techie kind of vibe to me, and she's just so gorgeous. She's so pretty, and I try to match kind of what she's giving with like her outfit, but I think I'm giving more like Y2K instead of like her futuristic vibes. But I mean, I tried. My point is, I love her and I love her outfit. I love her vibe. But yeah, enough with the gushing. Let's get a closer look at her. Okay, so here's Michelle now freed from her plastic packaging, and I tried to keep her in the pose that she was in her box. But yeah, let's get her out of it and look at her makeup. So for her eyeshadow, she's wearing some metallic-y silver eyeshadow with some brown on top, and of course her black eyeliner. And then on her lower lash line, she has like an orangey yellow eyeshadow. For her eyes, she does have these really pretty orangey brown eyes, which I think is a new eye color for Rainbow High. And she is wearing a little bit of blush, but you can barely make it out. It's like an orangey yellow kind of blush, although I don't know if I might be imagining it. Who knows, but I think I see a little blush there. And then of course her orange lips, which a lot of people weren't sure about, but for me personally, they are growing on me, so I don't mind them. The only thing is though that since I got her on sale, I could only choose from a few Michelle's, and this one was the best one that I could find makeup wise. She only has like one little stain right there, which I mean is right in the middle of her face, so I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that, but there it is. And then of course she does have some painted edges along her hairline. As for her hair, it is cut short to an elbow length bob. She is one of the first Rainbow High girls to have her hair cut short, besides Diamante from Shadow High. She does have her hair pulled to the side on both sides of her face with 2 rubber bands, and she does have a middle part. Her hair is also very crunchy on the front pieces, so I will be brushing that out and giving her a boil wash because I don't like these crunchy pieces, so yeah. But yeah, onto her accessories. She does have these metallic-y silver hair clips in her hair. They're all different and they're so pretty. This one says rainbow, that one says RH, and then the 2 R and H letters on the other side of her head. And then she does come with her ears pierced. She is wearing these big silver hoops with an orange rhinestone on the top, and it has orange on the bottom. For her outfit, she's wearing a clear, transparent zip-up jacket with a bunch of lettering and slogans all over it, and it does have an orange drawstring, which does work. You can pull it, and it does also have a hoodie, but it's not functional. It's too small to fit over her head. It's just there for decoration, but hey, at least they included it, which is also nice. And then it also has these little buttons on the side and a faux zipper, which is super cute. Here's what Michelle's nails look like. They're painted an orange color and they are very long. And for mine, unfortunately, the paint job is not the best. You can tell more on this hand. It's not the best, but yeah, like I said, I only had a few Michelle options to pick from since she was going fast because she was on sale, and I opted to get the one with the better face rather than the better nail. Also, one thing I love about Rainbow High is that you can take off the dolls' hands. Just be very careful if you are doing that. But yeah, they just come off so that it makes it easier to take like jackets on and off. I took off her jacket. They're 2 separate pieces so you guys could see the back of her dress better. It just closes in the back with Velcro. Just in case you guys wanted to read what it says all throughout the jacket. It's super nice. I love all of the printed on details. But yeah, and then you just put it right back on once you've put the jacket back on. She wears the jacket over an orange turtleneck dress, which I believe is inspired by Diesel with this metallic-y silver R in the middle. And by the way, none of the metallic accents are actual metal, like the clips aren't metal either, but it's nice that they have a metallic sheen to them, so that's nice. And speaking of sheen, her dress has like a holographic sheen to it. It's really, really pretty in person. It changes from like pink to yellowy to silvery orange. Her belt is this really nice transparent orange rubbery plastic, which is super nice. It buttons up in the back and has some nice silver details painted all throughout her belt. As for her shoes, she's wearing some fabric boots, which I always love when Rainbow High does fabric shoes. Hers are a white faux leather. And then she has this charm detail on both of her shoes. They're an R and H. And she does have the zippers as well on the inner part of her boots. But they're non-functional. They're just embroidered for decoration, which are super nice anyway. And then the bottom of her shoe is this transparent orange plastic, which is super nice. Because of her shoes, it is possible to balance Michelle to stand, and she stands at roughly below 11 inches without her stand. Michelle does have 5 points of articulation with rotation at the head, the shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, upper thigh. She does rotate, and she has a double jointed knee. Here's what Michelle looks like next to the other bright orange girls from Rainbow High. I didn't include Georgia or Victoria because they're more of a light orange. But yeah, her hair is way brighter than the other girls. It's more of a vivid neon. But yeah, that's it for Michelle. She's super pretty. Now let's look at everything that she comes with. She comes with a vivid bright orange stand that comes in 3 pieces. And you just put it together like this. It's super easy to assemble. And then the doll just clips on like this so that she is able to stand on her own. She stands at roughly 11.5 inches tall with her stand on. She comes with an orange comb and then 2 extra hangers for no extra outfit, a shimmery clear pair of orange sunglasses with silver letter R's on either side, a shiny silver phone, and then on the front it says Rainbow Vision. It looks like she's been listening to music. She also comes with a phone case for her phone, which is a separate piece. It's orange and transparent, and you can just put her phone right into the case like that. She also comes with 2 wireless AirPods, which I left on this tape because they're so tiny and I didn't want to lose them, and to show you guys better. But yeah, you just put them on like earrings. I'll show you guys what they look like on her. Okay, so I've taken off her earrings and put on her AirPods. This is what she looks like wearing those and holding her phone with the little thumb hold. She also comes with this orange drink cup that says rainbow all around, and it has a handle for her to hold, and it also has a straw and a lid which does not come off. Michelle also comes with this orange makeup compact that does open and close, and it has a mirror and some eyeshadows. It has the Medusa logo and nothing on the back. It's the same mold as Priscilla's. But yeah, here's Michelle with all of her accessories and wearing her glasses. And for reference, here's what everything looks like next to a nickel. Okay, so now that we've looked at Michelle up close and in detail, I think that she is so gorgeous. She's such a unique doll. I truly have never really seen anything like her, which is why I think she's so special and different and why I like her so much. But the only thing is with her is that she does have a lot of product in her hair. Like I did mention, it's very crunchy. So I thought that we could try and fix it together. So let's try and do that. Okay, so the first step that I'm gonna do to try to fix her hair is to just brush it out and just separate it with my fingers. So yeah, let's try and do that and see what she looks like after we've brushed it out. Okay, so this is taking a little bit longer than I thought. Let me just continue separating her hair off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the aftermath of brushing her hair. If you guys have ever brushed a Rainbow High doll's hair before, you know that there is a lot of fallout, but luckily Rainbow High dolls have a lot of hair, so there's really no problem. She still has a full head of hair, and now it's so soft, although it does come out looking kind of weird. Like this side is a bit curlier compared to the other side. But yeah, I had to take off her clips and her little ponytails to make it easier for me to brush through it, and it did take kind of a while. I did spend like a few minutes really getting her hair as soft as I could, but I honestly don't mind because I love brushing dolls' hair. It's kind of soothing to me. But just a little heads up, if you guys want her hair looking soft, you will be spending a few minutes getting it to look like this. It didn't come out too bad, except she does need a little hairstyling. So what I'm gonna do is boil wash her hair, and I can show you guys how I do that. There's a lot of different ways to boil wash dolls' hair, but I can show you guys how I do it. So I'm gonna boil wash it so that it could lay as flat as possible and see like what her true length is, because right now it is kind of rising up a little on the sides, so it is causing the hair to like sit a little higher than I think it actually is if it was straight. So I'm gonna boil wash her hair so it could straighten out, and then we'll see what she looks like and go from there. Okay, so I'm in my bathroom now with Michelle undressed, and the first thing you're gonna do is take a microwave safe cup, any will do really, and then just fill it with water. And then what I do is just put it in the microwave for like a few minutes so that it's almost boiling hot. So yeah, be careful when you take it out of the microwave for sure, because it'll be hot. Okay, so this is how I took the cup out of the microwave. In hindsight, it was probably best to use a mug because the handle doesn't get that hot. But yeah, you can see the steam rising, so yeah, please be careful because the water will be hot, like I said. So yeah, basically all you're gonna do now is just carefully, please don't get it on your hand, pour it over the doll's head. Okay, so I have Michelle here, and I brought her comb just so you could brush it out while it's still hot. But yeah, while the water is still hot, make sure to pour it over the doll's head. I'm sure you guys could still see the steam rising from her head. So yeah, please be careful when you're pouring the water to not get it on your hands. But yeah, then just brush it out and that should be good. Okay, so I'm back with another cup of boiling hot water because I feel like her hair could be a little bit flatter, and I did fill it like somewhat close to the top because you know that the steam, it's gonna evaporate, so you know, you need a good amount of water. So then I'm gonna pour this. I feel like I missed most of the bottom part of her hair. It's still a little bit curly, so let's try that. Again, please be careful with your hands. I just left Michelle laying there on my sink, but of course you can also blow dry her hair. Okay, so this is what Michelle looks like right after the boil wash. As you can see, it's a huge improvement to before, and it is still a little wet, so it hasn't fully dried yet, but this is what she looks like now. And I'm thinking that I do want to go ahead and cut her hair to be a bob length, like a shoulder length bob, kind of like Toralei from Monster High or like Lilu from The Fifth Element. I really want to see what she would look like that. I feel like that's how she was intended to look like because of her box art. And this hair is nice, it's really cute, but it's like a little bit longer, and I do want her to have like the bob, like I said. So I'm gonna cut her hair. Well, not me, because I feel like I don't have the skills to make sure it turns out even, and I don't want to mess her up. She's a beautiful doll. So I'm gonna have my mom cut her hair because my mom does have a cosmetology license. So I'm gonna hand her over to my mom and she's gonna cut her hair. I would film it, but my mom really is just gonna hold her over like a trash can and cut her hair so that the hair falls into the trash bag, so it won't be that much of a pretty sight. But yeah, my mom is gonna cut her hair and I'll show you guys the result. Hopefully she doesn't get ruined, fingers crossed, but I'm confident in my mom. So yeah, enough talking, let's just hand the doll over to her and see what she looks like afterwards. Okay, so my mom is finished cutting Michelle's hair, and just as a disclaimer before I show you guys what she looks like, my mom did say that it was very hard to cut her hair because it's plastic and it kept tucking in, and she has a cosmetology license, so please don't go around just cutting your doll's hair if you don't know what you're doing. You could ruin your doll. But anyways, here is Michelle, and this is what her hair looks like in 3, 2, 1. So there's the back, and here is the front. Oh my gosh, I think she looks so cute. I think it looks way better at this shoulder length. It could be a little shorter, but I didn't want to risk it and then like cut it too high. So I just told my mom to stop there. But I think she came out so cute, and I styled it differently. I did put in the little ponytails, but I left some hair like at the top to go over it and left like little wispies to go in the front. And I think she came out so cute. I think she looks even better than before, and I just love her even more. But yeah, I'm super in love with Michelle, and I'm happy with how she turned out. But yeah, with that little makeover, this concludes my review on Rainbow High Series 5, Michelle St. Charles. I absolutely love her. She's a gorgeous doll. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It would really help out my channel a lot. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and thank y'all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, dollies!